Hey guys, it's D'Artagnan, longtime K-pop collector, short-time YouTuber. I just really wanted to start a channel that I could meet other K-pop fans because I'm from Canada and we are in short supply for the most part. I've been a longtime collector. I have everything from SES back in the day to pretty much everything now. My collection extends to about 500 albums currently. It is a mixture of Japanese, Korean, Taiwanese albums, but still quite an extensive collection that I feel that I want to show and just connect with people and talk about their experiences with K-pop. So first I want to start with Wassup. They were a girl group that I really enjoyed. They didn't get much acknowledgement because of the company they went into. And as I go through my albums, I will definitely show you more about Mafia Records, the K-pop company that destroyed a fun girl group. So first is their first mini album, Nom Nom Nom. This album was a lot of fun. I think Galaxy and Hotter Than a Summer are probably my favorites. This is just an album that you want to play when you're driving in the car, going on a road trip, really just enjoying the beautifulness of what is summer, and Wassup really gave the energy. When they first came out with this album, it was seen with much controversy because of said twerking that you find in their Wassup video. And Nom Nom Nom, and just there was just too much hate on them for what really was just girls having fun, you know? And I think it got them noticed, but not loved by the general public. So as much as this album is fun, it didn't do very well, but you can still find this album. So I highly recommend at least checking it out on YouTube or purchasing it. I got this one from Yes Asia, which I absolutely adore. I'll probably never say anything bad about Yes Asia because I've had nothing but the best experiences with them. Unlike some other shipping companies, which will be a future video. So next was their second mini, Wassup Showtime. I got this one from M-Wave. It is signed by all of the members there. Really nice penmanship. Also just overall good quality. I have quite a few signed albums from M-Wave and Soompi and other sites like that, and just there's been some lack of quality control that has been really disappointing getting the autograph albums in the mail, but this one looks great. I would say my favorite track is probably Stupid Liar, which I just realized is spelt wrong. Stupid Layer is definitely not what it's called, but still a fun album. They definitely went more of a hip-hop route with this one, less pop, but still a quality album. I just enjoy going from the back. It's just easier to like turn the pages. But just, yeah, some beautiful pictures in here. Nari is probably my favorite. Nada, definitely a close second. And during this point, Nada was getting pretty popular as well. She was on Pretty Rap Star. But then the drama of their company was quickly coming into things. This album did come with a photo card. And may I add, this photo card is thin, thin, thin. I don't think I've ever seen a photo card be this thin. Like, it will rip if, like, anyone touches it more than 10 seconds. So let me just throw this guy back in here. So next, the controversy. We get to their single album. I always hold it upside down because, I mean, this should be how it looks, but they chose to go like this. This is Dominant Woman. Now, let me tell you about Dominant Woman. So they went onto a crowdfunding site called Makestar. Now, I've used Makestar quite a bit. I no longer use Makestar as they created quite a controversy between me and them, which will be a different video of what they did to me. But this was when I was still using Makestar, and Wassup was on it, and they were going to have a mini album funded by the fans. There was going to be numerous songs. There's going to be duets with fans who purchased certain tiers. And as the production was going along, it got fully funded. but it took forever for anything to kind of come from it. And I got a weird vibe, and I had previously had a bad experience with Arania Makestar crowdfunding, and I had a gut feeling this would be very similar. And when Nada came out and made a public statement that they'd only worked on one song, and that was making her mad because A, they weren't paying her or any of them, and this album was supposed to be out, and they'd only worked on one song, so how could the album come out? And the Mafia record people reached out to Makestar saying, oh, don't worry, the album is coming out still. All the rumors are false. So when all the Makestars finally got to their packages, we got Dominant Woman. Now, I would have been okay with this if it had been a full album. But instead, it literally is a single album with one song, Dominant Woman. Now, the song is okay. It's not the worst. But my bigger issue is the inside. So yeah, it's autographed. It's made out to me. Really cool, I guess. I have a few that have my name on it. But A, they got some birthdays wrong in for the girls. And this is only 4 members out of all the girls that were in it. And I understand that they wouldn't want to use the photos of the girls who left the company. But like, Nada wrote the song, you know, and their vocals are still on here. So why weren't they included in this? Like, the girls weren't making any money anyways. Why couldn't you include them in the album that they're included in? So this was just weird to me, and disappointing that we spent so much money on it just to, you know, have our names in here. I don't even know where I'm at. Right there, actually. So for them to give us this one song, and then literally like a week after we got these packages, they came out with Wassup Color TV, the 3rd mini album. I find it hard to believe that the money they got from Makestar just made this one song and that they didn't use it to also make this. Both of these albums should have been included in our packages for how much a lot of us paid. This is disappointing. I guess it's rare, if anything, but we should have got both of these. Which leads to my least favorite album is probably this one. Color TV, I guess, is fun, but the rest of them, they're okay, I guess. This book has really thick pages. Like, it's one of those ones where everything kind of feels cardboardy, and it's hard to turn. It's an okay album. It's just not the greatest. So it's really sad that these girls got this treatment, and then soon after this, they disbanded. Nari attempted a solo career. I think she still is, but her song just wasn't really up to the standards, I think, of what people were expecting. So yeah, this is what's up, and I'm disappointed that these girls worked really hard, and it shows. And when Nada was fighting with them to pay her for all of her individual duties and nothing came of it. Yeah, it sucks that, like, it's weird because it sucks that we supported this company and these girls for so long, and I don't think they saw 1 cent out of all this. So another sad part of K-pop, but it's a common theme in many groups and companies. But I guess lesson is just love who you love, support who you want. But don't fall for these scam companies. I also bought this one off Yes Asia as well. Makestar and Yes Asia. Oh, no, sorry, M-Wave. So yeah, I don't know if companies will ever get better and if the money that the fans put into things will ever support the actual artists. But K-pop is a quite dynamic industry, and I hope that with artists fighting for their rights, that begins to change. I'd love to know what you guys think of what's up, and do you think supporting an artist within a bad company is the route to go, or to let them disband? Thanks, guys. Have a great day. Bye.